snacks. Got the 50-cent burritos. Probably terrible for me. They're spicy. Put some Tabasco sauce on it or taco sauce on it. Alright, here's what's on my mind. Should I be a dick? Should I be an ass? Should I be a jerk? Should I be self-centered? In situations I get into, I think, I need to be dominant here. You know, those people are like, I need to be right, even if I know I'm not. I'm still right. You know, like that kind of bullshit. Should I, like, if anyone shows disrespect to me, do I need to deal with that? I need to confront that shit. That guy just disrespected me. Mulligan. I was talking to this guy. He said some bullshit. And you know what I was thinking? Like, I didn't know him very well. And I thought, this guy's an ass. And I called him on it. And he's like, fuck, you're right. He's like, I'm like pissed about this other thing. And I was just like, just basically spouting bullshit. And like, you know, that, I mean, I called him on exactly what he was fucking doing. I didn't know he was angry about something else. And I went from like thinking this guy's a total asshole and I never want to see him again to actually being impressed. He's so angry. He's just slashing out at just anything and everything. And then when I like call him on it, which should make him even angrier, like he had enough common sense to realize what he was up to and admit it and apologize. And I was like, fuck, I like this guy. Alright, I'm going to tell you a story. And I hope the person that it actually involves never sees this. I don't know, maybe they don't care. I know a woman that had a boyfriend that for the first year of their dating, if she called him on the phone, he wouldn't answer. He'd call her back like in 2 minutes, or 2 hours, or the next day. Never answered her phone call, ever, for an entire year. After a year of that, always a problem, tears, always fighting about it. After a year of this, I would almost think inconsequential thing, major thing in their relationship, always a source of contention, always a source of anger and fights, sometimes a source of them not seeing each other for weeks at a time. She calls him after a year of it, he answers the phone. And you know what she does for this? Gives him a coupon booklet for blowjobs. Essentially the holy grail handed to him on a sheet of paper. I didn't even ask, I was so angry I didn't even ask her how many coupons was in that book. And here's what this guy did. Answered the phone. What he was really doing was being a dick about something that wasn't important. What was important, you know, if your girlfriend calls you, pick up the phone. And he decided not to. He decided to be kind of a jackass. No, I'll call you right back. It's only 2 minutes. But that irritated her. Didn't matter. Like, well, what did you want to talk about? Well, I wanted to see if you're coming out for dinner. He's like, yeah, well, you knew I was coming out for dinner. Then he'd go back and forth and stuff like that. Just being a dick. He figured girls like dicks. He acted like a dick. She fucking ate it up. She loved it. You might say, no, she didn't. Because she fought and she cried. And she refused to see them. She'd go to friends, talk to them about it. Earn that guy a blowjob booklet. Do I, Earl of Portland, want to be that guy? All I did was not answer the phone. That's not so bad. You'd have to not answer the phone and then just stand by that. You know, someone else told me a dick move. Wedding ring. Girls will be flirting with you left and right. Really? Like, lots of girls? The kind of girls I want to get to know? The kind of girls that, like, want to flirt with a guy because they know he's married? I don't know. Do you want that? I mean, is it a real thing? Sounds messed up. I have thought about this topic before, not in a kind of a broader sense of like being selfish. Like, you don't ask if someone wants the last slice of pizza, you just take last slice of pizza. People don't like that, fuck them. You go in there, like there's like enough donuts for everybody, you take 6. People have to cut donuts in half, everyone's gonna get one. Take 1, they're free. Well, if they're free, I'll take 10. Someone told me I need to get over my whole Northwest politeness. And that, got to stand up for yourself, never stand for an affront, never let anybody disrespect you, because then no one's going to respect you. Don't care what people think. Now, it's almost like if I'm going to be a Buddhist, I should probably go figure out where Buddhists are and go live there. Like being a Buddhist being surrounded by people that like don't all that your Buddhism does is like, well, fuck, if you're not going to fight for that, I'll take it. I didn't learn a thing from your Buddhism. I learned that you suffer for it, and I learned that you don't get all that you should get. You don't get any extra, that's for sure. You don't get a coupon booklet for blowjobs or rugby. I was so stunned. Actually, part of my mind, though this would have been a witty comeback, part of my mind was to ask her if she needed her lawn mowed. But mostly I was just kind of angry that, like, you're rewarding this guy for being a dick for an entire year. He must have been, I see him just bragging to his friends about that. Seems disrespectful and stupid and dumb, and I hate it. Also, he kind of seems like a genius.